be on it, that you would basically shame yourself just so they don't get, like, they don't become hooked on drugs.
They started that shame game.
Oh.
That's where it all started from. Like, I know it's illegal. I know that the courts have ruled against them from doing it, but I also see a fucking benefit from it.
Yeah.
Like, I really do.
Yeah.
It made me really think about my actions and what it was making other people think about me and about what was happening.
Right.
And then I never cared about any of that.
Exactly.
That was never even in my thought process.
Exactly.
About the harm that I was causing for other people, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, there's got so much hate for me now that even if I take a chocolate bar from fucking Dollarama, it's like they hate me for that.
Mm-hmm.
And all I'm doing is trying to eat something.
Just trying to
feed a couple friends.
Yeah,
you know?
That's it, yeah.
And I mean, realistically, I know it's not proper. I know it's
not a good thing, but you would rather, like, not starve to death. Do you know what I mean? It's a survival tactic. Nobody would. It's a survival tactic. All of us would have done the same as you. For us to sit here and pretend like we wouldn't have done it if we were in your situation is absolute lie.
I know that.
I wouldn't. Like, that's one thing I wouldn't say and be like, oh, I wouldn't do that. No, that's a lie. Anybody
you would try not to. You try every other avenue. You know.
But just to feed yourself and just to get on and make sure you don't starve to death, you do whatever it takes. Just like, that's why I told you last time, the good thing about you is you're remorseful for what you've done. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're remorseful. You realize what you've done is wrong. That doesn't mean like you can't do it again, because you know you have to in order to survive, in order to see another day. You know what I mean? That's why I don't blame you.
I don't want it to be. I want to make the right move so that I don't have to be in that position anymore.
But they don't want to, exactly, and they don't want to help you, right? So like, you're literally blatantly telling me, look, I want help. I need help with my addiction. No one's helping me. The shelters kicked me out. No one wants to help me. So if a person genuinely wants help and they're not receiving the help, they've got no choice but to do what they're doing. You know what I mean? That's why I never blame you. I always have respect for you, because one thing about you, you're remorseful. Regardless of what people say, you know what I mean? You're remorseful. And that's why I genuinely respect about you.
Yeah.
When you tell me things like, oh, you know what, I've done bad things in the past and I know why karma's hitting me back now. Like, all those things are things of when a thinking person thinks about, or a person with remorse and compassion thinks about. And that's what you have, my friend.
And so, you know, so like when I come down on those people though, like there's been a lot of good, those people, some of them have been really good.
Yeah.
Some of them have been really good to me.
Yeah.
Even though they're like, they give me information, you know, like they'll leave a booklet so that I could read the booklet, find certain things out that I was confused about, right?
Yeah.
And how they were communicating with me, you know, and like the way they were communicating with me is absolutely insane. But when I said to my doctor, I said, well, you tell me this then. You tell me that if a doctor is telling me that it's impossible to send messages through papers in a secret way, what were they doing in the wars?
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
What were they doing? They were doing exactly that. You know?
Yeah. And with like you yourself now, last night, where did you sleep?
I slept in a tunnel.
In an actual tunnel?
Tunnel, yeah. With a sleeping bag and
just on your own?
And those round burn things.
Yeah.
And then I put some cardboard up and got warm.
On your own?
Yeah, it's not hard. It's pretty easy.
So that you weren't there, like that you weren't sharing the space with anyone else, just you.
No.
How do you do it?
I mean, for a time, for a little while, I was hanging out with people.
Yeah.
But then when it was time and everybody wanted to go to bed, you know.
Then you go and find your own place to sleep.
Yeah, because I'll go to sleep and all my shit will, I'll wake up and all my shit will be gone.
Yeah, it's sad, man. That's the sad bit.
And then when all my shit's gone, here we are at square one again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, then you have to go and steal to get those things back.